All right. Quick circuit. We're gonna do a short warm up. All I need is a Superband. If you don't have a Superband, that's fine. You can just use Bodyweight as well. But I'm going to go through one series of this circuit. You can do anywhere from 1 set to 6 sets of this once we get going. But first, we're going to do your quick warm up. We're going to start right into jumping jacks. 10 reps. Right, when you're done with those jumping jacks, you're just going to be going into your rotational arm swings. I'm sweeping back and forth, getting that dynamic stretch reflex through my shoulder. 10 per side here. I'm focusing on turning my hip first. So I whip my hip, that then rotates my arm. Once you finish those, go right into your shoulder scoots, arms locked out, wrists fully extended, drive back, flick at the end. 10 reps there as well. And then you'll transition into your Michael Phelps, which is just opening and closing, 10 each way. Lapping the shoulders there, try to keep your hands pretty high. Spine is staying in position, I'm not overarching. Being more and more aggressive with this as I go along. It's good there. And then you're going to go right into your roll down, inchworm, knee drive, inchworm back in, roll up, repeat. Just going to do 3 of these. That's 2. 10 more. And 3, balancing on 1 foot. You're going to cycle the other leg up. 8, ankle circles as you stay balanced. You can always go 1 finger contact onto a wall, anything 30. And then 8 the other way. And then switch. I'm working on stacking my hip, driving my knee up as high as I can, and then obviously rotating as much as I can through that foot. 8 the other way. My down foot, I'm thinking big toe, little toe heel contact. And then you'll drop down into your push-up position. You're gonna pike up on 1 leg, and then go into your calf raises there. 10 reps holding that other leg up to your best of your ability. After you finish 10, bring the foot down, clear the shoulders out of it for a second. Pike back up, same thing other side. 10 calf raises. Awesome. Up on your feet, going right into your squat to inchworm out. So I'm squatting down, bring my hands down, walk my hands out, walk my hands in, knees are close to the ground, and then I stand back up. Repeat. Squat, hands walk out, hands walk in, stand back up. 3 more for 5 total. Last one. And then you go right into your single leg RDL. If it bounces off, you can always turn it into a split. I'm going to kick out in front, kick out behind. Just 6. Again, same idea. If you need help balance-wise, Oftentimes it's putting your finger lightly on a solid object is all you'll need. And then over time, you work on getting away from that. Same thing for 6 on the other side. And then you'll shift into your lateral lunge to knee drive. Lateral lunge, knee drive up. Lateral lunge, knee drive up. A little bit of that cross body motion. We'll do 10 total. Each time trying to push up a little faster. Same thing other way. Awesome. And grabbing your band. And if you don't have a band, that's all right as well. You're going to be taking your band, stepping on it with one foot, run right into your split stance. Again, if I didn't have a band, I would just be in the split as well. And then you're hinging down, snap up, 2 down, 1 up. So you're coming up fast, 10 reps. The first drill that we're going to repeat. Eight, 9, and 10. Switch feet. And I'm holding that torso position all the time, not letting my upper back round. Once you finish both those, you're going to drop down to the floor. You're going to be all the way on your back, planting 1 foot down. My other leg is fully extended. Head initially is on the ground, going into my quarter get up. So I'm going to be pushing through my bent knee foot to come all the way just to my elbow, and then lift my hips up, and then all the way back down. My elbow should be directly below my shoulder. My hand should be directly above my shoulder. Do just 6. Both of my feet, even though you can't see the 1 foot, they're staying in contact with the ground. Biggest fault is people lift that straight leg up to try and use their hip flexors instead of using their stomach to roll to the side. This is number 6. Same thing, other side. If you're feeling this in the front of your shoulder, you're not lining up that joint very well. Again, you want to center it. You feel equal pressure around the entire joint, not exacerbated in one position. One more. And then you can stay down. I'm going to turn to where you can see this easier. I'm pulling one leg in. I'm not touching it though. The other foot is flat. And I'm going to work on driving continuously for 20 reps off that single hip. Tendency as this leg starts to wander away, 20 is going to feel like a lot too. You're going to get quite a bit of a glute pump. And switch. And that's 20 for me. And I'll flip over, push-up position. Not doing a push-up, but we're going to be working on similar to what we did in a mobility flow. You're going to be bending your knees as you push back, kind of like it looks like you're going back into a bear crawl. You're going to be turning your knees one direction, coming back, same thing, other direction, coming back. If this feels really difficult for you, work on driving your hips up higher and then compressing. If it's easy, keep those knees close to the ground. If it's really difficult too, you can always put your hands up onto a higher object, like a chair, make sure it's sturdy, couch. Still do the same thing. Again, I'm rotating my hips and my knees, opposite sides. 8 per side here, so I just have 1 more each way. And I'm coming up, and then you're going right into your sprinter lunge. So that's where you're gonna really feel it in your hip. I'm reaching back, and then boom, pop up into your skip. 10 reps. And always think of coming up fast. And really reaching back with that leg. Boom. And that is round 1. Again, I'd at least do 2 rounds of that, but up to 6 rounds. Continue working through it, adding tempo as your increase as far as load and or a thicker band if you have that option. Good luck, have fun with it, and then always finish with a breathing cool down, whether that's on your stomach, on your back, but really cooling yourself down. This is kind of both hip and quad heavy, so you can always go back to like a 90-90 stretch in your breath or your quad stretch, working your breath. Have fun with it.